Talk about trust planning. How can trust be used to accomplish a family's financial objectives and goals?
Well, I think traditionally speaking, trusts were used more to reduce the federal state tax obligation. And with the new tax laws, we just don't need that as much. There are maybe 1,800, they guesstimate, taxable states, okay, every year. So what we're using them for now is more to either achieve our personal financial goals or to protect loved ones. Mm-hmm. And trusts also have the benefit that they provide creditor protection. They are very private, so the public doesn't know what happened with your estate, and you avoid probate, which can be very costly. But in general, those are the two reasons we want to have trusts: to achieve our personal financial goals as well as to protect our loved ones.
So to follow up on your comment about protection, I actually had a client that, or I have a client, I should say, that has an asset, and so a generation skipping trust is actually a good way to protect, because in this case, the asset will end up going to the grandchild, right? But the child will get the income, they'll be able to draw the interest and the income off that. But it's in a, it's in with another investment with other family members, which don't necessarily get along too well. So it actually kind of takes that mechanism out of the category, or out of the problem, right?
So the trustee acts as a referee in that situation.
Right, exactly, exactly. So she doesn't have to deal with the aunt and uncle, and everybody's happy in that case. So, but it works that well. So that's a really good mechanism to be able to protect the assets of a client.
Another way that trust can be a great protection is if you have a beneficiary, maybe it's a child or someone else who's inheriting money who is just not able to handle their own affairs. Oh. It could be for a special need, but I'm in particularly thinking of people who maybe have drug or alcohol issues. And although you may want to help them, giving them that money may be the worst thing you could ever do.
Disabled.
Yeah, I had a situation with a woman who inherited about $5 million from her father, and he didn't put it in a trust or didn't have some kind of trustee on it. And within, not too long, that money was gone. She just was not able to handle it.
The trust is able to meter that out over time so that that kid has income and doesn't blow it right away.
Exactly.
The other application would be a Q-tip, which is a fancy term, but basically it's a trust for someone who's married. Let's say it's a second marriage, and the wife can get the income from that trust. They put the assets in there, even some real estate, and she can use the real estate and get income from the assets, and then once she passes away, that income then goes to kids from the first marriage. That way it protects all parties involved.
And it's fair.